not completely sold on this.
I'm not sold either way.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's good. It lost last game, but
Magical damage.
it's magic damage.
I expected something first type of damage. Like, they have line. They have.
Yeah, I like that you added
reasons.
Other reasons. Yeah, that fits my bill. No. That fits my reasoning why I'm going TNC. So yeah.
I'm being pressured here, so I'm gonna go with TNC. Well,
Pressured by who?
my production. No, that was had nothing to do with you guys or him.
Prepare for battle.
All right, I'll do it. All right. I'll do it.
You'll do it.
You can go.
Yeah.
But I come back.
No, you said you got it.
I need a co-partner. Hello.
You should have thought about that before you said
Come back
you got
in.
it. All right.
Well, I'm leaving too.
The worms.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
All right, I'm gone.
Okay, me too.
Transition. Star Wave.
Start way. So the thing is, I chose TNC for other reasons.
Other reasons. And
Yeah.
what were those other reasons?
Well, I think Tsunami, summarized it pretty well.
Right.
Disappointment,
Trust.
trust issues.
In the chat. Do you have chat on again? Or do you have it off?
Oh, let me
Yeah.
see. Oh, it's still under friendly players.
All right, you can come here if you want.
Well, oh no, actually I have it.
You fought and died with honor.
Yeah, so my prediction, TNC.
You can revert still.
No. If they gave me a second chance in production, I'm going to go with TNC. I'm holding true.
I've been peer pressured into TNC. Not by you guys, but by production. We're like, prediction, fast, now. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Oh, they don't talk to you.
Nah, they would never. They're very friendly up there in production. Realistically, though, if the team names were hidden,
Right.
I would have gone for the dire draft.
You think so?
Yeah, like Terrorblade into
30 seconds.
it was
to
amazing.
battle. Just what I've been waiting for.
TB's gonna have a stinker of a game. Stonker of a game. Hopefully. Because he has all the good tools he needs. He's gonna have a decent lane. With the Elder Titan protecting him. The +4 Inch actually. And a +5 Lion.
The
That's
battle
my prediction.
begins.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm sticking with my guns.
If you get the okay from production,
Let's see how Beastmaster really is. Amel played a really good Beastmaster. See how good he is. Last game he lost. He looked decent. Not great. Not weak. Yeah. Let's see.
the Shadow Demon's going to be very important. Zephyr, he needs to be there. I'm talking like mid-game when you've got Quick Dagger on the Pangolier, comes in with a Rolling Thunder, aims for 23 to put him up into the air. Zephyr's going to have a lot on his shoulders.
Yeah, I like TV also in this game because he has a good save with the Shadow Demon, of course. It's not going to be easy to kill him. that he has a lot of Crusader targets. They do have tools to lock him down and kill him. It's not going to be easy at all.
Mel up again. Carl.
Yep, it's about as boring as a lane as it possibly could be. They're both just going to be farming. No kill threat on the other whatsoever.
Quick pause coming out.
20 seconds.
You think so? 19.
The worms will have you.
With those disconnects, maybe a bit
I
longer.
don't know. You already said 20. That's -1 on the prediction, King.
Well, you said 20. I said 19.
No, I said I was counting down from your 20.
I didn't even say 20, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He laughed at me. Well, being a laughing stock is something I'm very accustomed to.
Not always a bad thing.
Not always. Just most of the time.
Somebody.
How good is Bristleback become? Can Bristleback outcarry Terrorblade? And why is the answer no?
I think the answer could be yes, but I don't think 1v1. Like, you know, you gotta take in the team.
Oh, so you're kind of guy that hides behind his teammates.
No,
Is
I
that-
don't hide behind my
Yeah,
teammates.
okay.
I show up with my.
Sure, you can make it sound however you want.
When they made Voltron, they weren't hiding behind their teams. They worked as.
Of course.
Cool sprays. Viscous nasal goo starting to stack. They've got the third spike from Boomy and should have first blood.
And his goo is so strong, number one. One more
Matter of time.
quill.
Quill and a right click.
Easy.
Gabby's got himself.
And the soul ring now up to the boot as well.
Denied.
Top lane meta has been used. He has to be careful on the Elder Titan.
White Mom
Gone
going
also.
down.
Disarm proc. Oh, he gets it.
You can see how he disarmed the enchant to slow him up. The impetus shots feel so heavy.
This lane's putting in work.
And we've seen a lot of enchantresses kind of starting to skip the impetus.
The worms.
Or they'll go like 1-4-4.
Yeah, but
But
it's,
I like the impetus deck.
I think it's mostly +5 inches that skill that way. But I'm with you. I'm a big fan of impetus, especially having a level 4 impetus very quick. You have no cooldown. You lay in the damage. Because this draft doesn't have the most damage, especially in the early game. Very limited until Bristol gets some items. Beastmaster gets the axe, so that impetus could really be helpful.
See, we can stay safe in this lane. Disarms are starting to become a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, especially once he's over 4, it's gonna be really annoying.
No disarm, no e-shot proc.
Oh, they actually didn't manage to block the camp properly. The setter is gonna cause quite a bit of problems. 23 already, down to his last tango.
Actually, I believe buys another stack of tango stick.
Money changes.
He definitely needs more regen here. And Chargers is putting out too much damage. And he found another. He found a tomato now.
The worms.
It's running out on 20 though. So if you want to go, you gotta go now.
Fought and died.
Got the Hellbear Smash, but look at the disarm. They'll look to get the kill on a Whitemon. Who's taking his shot, looking for the sweep. Just sweep up the Hellbear Smasher. Baka a little low. They've used the mana. 23 might just die though. Wow. Thunderclap.
Wow.
Whoa. I would say that's worth it.
Yeah, there's a ton of damage coming out from the Eng. And her taken over creep. It's not a
Take away
good death
his
for
meta,
TB.
too.
Mm-hmm,
He's usually
exactly.
using that to farm. Yes, he gets a kill there, but it goes to Whitemon to start, and then can't use the meta to farm.
Just overall not the greatest situation for the Terrorblade. But he should still be fine. He's gonna build up a Wraith Band or two, maybe treads fast, and just go back to the jungle. So either way, he's gonna be farming quite well. Elder Titan in trouble again, potentially. Swashbuckle on 2. 1.
Swashbuckle slept with the impetus shot and
Dead again.
kill. Wow, Tims is getting a lot out of this Enchantress. But going to the Nature's Attendants, I still want to see him put a lot of focus and attention.
Are fortified.
the Infinite. So Spike quills, right clicks, and Zephyr gets the kill on a Gabby before he dies to Boomy.
Yeah, still a worthwhile trade, and another pause. And another.
You fought and died with honor.
Yeah. I mean, the Eng has more net worth than the Centaur currently. And she already has a medallion. So Eng is in a very, very comfortable position. And she has the big Harpy creep. There's gonna be a lot of lightnings coming out. They should kill this. No one is 200 health, okay. Timed out. Eng could potentially even rotate middle once Beast is level 6.
Yeah. Like, that's just going to be so much damage. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep the pressure on to this TV.
For sure, he's only level 4. Elder Titan trying to steal the rune and blocking the ancient at the same time. Okay. But no stacks anyway, so... Joke's on you. We weren't even trying to make ancient stacks.
I believe the Radiant Observer probably...
They did. 100%. And TV dead again? Wow.
going down once again.
The creep came in from behind, stomped him, disarm proc, and put his damage. It's too much for him to handle.
Way too much.
That's his second death.
3 into the enchant.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
You want to add that for the massive amount of slow, the cooldown reduction. Creeps also get a lot stronger. Whiteman has to be careful here.
Radiant structures.
Armel's still
are
a little low,
fortified.
but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. It's not going to get pressured by what.
Eng is already level 5.
It's
Super
going
high
to be
level.
such a quick low.
Yeah.
Which means Tome goes to Boomy, and they'll have that burst damage with level 6, probably just making this Enchantress pretty unkillable early.
Yeah, we'll have to see how he itemizes, if he's going to go into fast crest or into the hood.
Go into a core build.
I mean, with this farm, he's sitting the same net worth as Centaur and TB, as of now at least. But yeah, T1's strength is really like in the mid-game portion of the game. When TB is somewhat farmed, they have the Dragon Knight initiation with the Blink Dagger, Centaur is really tanky in the front lines. The early game is not the strongest.
Yeah, the problem is though, they're getting pretty far
Under
behind.
attack.
Career. Oh god.
Don't want to be losing that one.
That got spotted, now the enchant. On to 23, they got the disarm.
They have to roll.
And they have the Rolling Thunder, they have an infinite shot coming in. Rolling Thunder hits once, he needs to try and turn himself around. They've got themselves a sweep. 23, I don't know if he gets out of this. They've got enchant in just 6 seconds. They're looking to save with the disruption. They'll get it. The swashbuckle hits on a Zephyr. And Earthspike on the right time gets pulled. And 23 drops. Zephyr looking likely to fall too, but there's the Dragon Tail coming in from Carl. Bach on the run. Whitemon here. Teams would like to save him, but he can't. Boomy also
Dire's
died to
middle tower
23.
is under attack.
Ends up being a 2-for-1, but you do lose your Terror Blade, and you're not even going to get Tims.
At least you had to rotate a lot of heroes in, so it's not the worst for TNC, but those 2 kills...
Dire's
and
courier
TV
has
courier.
been
Oh
killed.
no, was there anything in there? Nah.
No, but he, I believe, I don't know where he was sending it. It looked like he was sending it to the secret shot.
It looked like just a misclick, really, because there's nothing...
That he's going to be getting.
Yeah. Raw mid lane.
Probably really just got a DK. The Elder Dragon form should be gone in just a second. They've got the Swashbuckle coming through as well as the Air Spike. They'll hex up the Elder Titan, but they don't get the damage out on the Carl. Disruption. Whitemon might be able to set up the Stomp. Tim's caught, and he's already got himself the Nature's Attendant. So it's only level 1, but it does give him enough to survive here. They'll go after Zephyr. Back around. There's the kill onto the Shadow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're playing at a pace right now that T1 is not comfortable with at all. Like, they're trying to respond, but they're always just a little bit slow and end up being outnumbered. Bristleback is pretty much free farming, pressuring the Centaur by quite a lot, and his Beastmaster also has more net worth than a DK. Question is, how strong is his new Aghanim's really? What it all comes down to. Last game it looked decent, but not super game winning or anything like that.
Yeah, I think now it's a lot more susceptible to missing.
Yeah.
You'll get the next.
But yeah, we'll have to see how strong it actually really is, because they last picked it into a Terror Blade as their magic damage solution, so they obviously have quite a lot of faith in it. TB level 6 now, no point in Sunder though. So if he's in a bad spot, he can die easily.
It's 2 levels behind the bristle.
Yeah.
Doesn't land the sweep on a Tim. Medallion over on a white mon. Shadow Poison being thrown out, so they've left the Centaur by himself, which isn't much of a...
I mean, Tim's is just there in the jungle, basically just giving vision on 3 heroes.
Yeah.
All by himself. And they just can't kill him.
And it's giving a soul lane over to the Pangolier.
So the question is, who do they kill? Bristol's a tough kill. Engine's a tough kill.
Tower is under attack.
They don't have the greatest
Dire's
tools right now.
structures are
DK is going straight into a blink.
Radiant
Probably will
are
have to wait for that
scanning.
until they can start making proper moves around the map. 3k behind already. Pre-10 minutes, not a good look.
Bristle already working with 20 health regen.
Balanced.
Be a hard target to kill. Cuckoo coming over. What he expects to get done.
Maybe just contest some of the neutral experience. But yeah. Beast is keeping bottom actually. They're looking for a Centaur kill here. He has Stampede though, so he should not be dying here.
Force it out as I was gonna say, as Armel
Nature attend
so
us.
we can get the proper disruption. Swashbuckler not gonna land. Looking for the sleep. That won't hit.
And just so he's still playing around with the 3
Dire's
heroes there.
top tower
He
is
just never
under
left the
attack.
spot there.
It's kind of disgusting how much info and how much he's gaining for his team by being there.
You fought and died.
So much network.
Oh, and Bristleback is even just
Dire's
running to the
top tower
enemy
has
ancients
been
and
denied.
stealing them. And they can't contest him. All TB can do is run away, get between his legs.
No sleep on teams. When they do have the disruption, they brought those up here again. They've got the untouchable. There's the Dragon
He
Tail.
should die this time.
And Nature's Attendant starting to heal. Pops the stick on the run. 2 stacks of the Shadow Poison.
Dire's middle tower
Just
is
enough.
under attack.
Soul Catcher.
Dire's
Finally getting
structures are
punished,
fortified.
but at what cost really? At least they get a
Radiant
streak, which is worth 400 gold,
structures are
quite a bit. But all 3 costs of the Radiant are pretty much just free farming.
Maybe because it leaves Armel, who's only 900, really 800 gold away from grabbing his Ags. They're just farming so well. They're top of the network. They're in a great spot.
Gold time is in 200 gold for the DK. He's going Blink Digger first. That means he's not itemizing to scale. He's itemizing to fight. And you got to find a couple of good pickups early. Smoke up here by Radiant. Everyone but the Bristle. Looking for a raw initiation here.
Dire are scanning.
Hawk. Scout some information. Fine, why
Radiant's
not?
middle
Talking about the
tower is
Primal
under
War, not even
attack.
needed. Finger goes out, Boomy gets a stack.
Yep, just throw out the finger. It's always a very delicate balance between, should I keep the finger because it's already dead, or should I just build up the stacks? Like, when's the next opportunity I'll get?
Right.
You can never really know the
Dire's
answer.
middle tower
So
is
my
under
philosophy
attack.
is, throw it out. Every time.
Yeah, with the cooldown, it's difficult to know when your next moment's going to come.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
it's so
tower
long.
is under
Wouldn't be
attack.
surprised if they
Dire's
reduce it at some
bottom
point.
tower has fallen.
Bristleback now finished the Vanguard, going into the phase boots, just pure tank. Armel, 150 for his axe.
Radiant's top tower is under
If they can
attack.
kill him now with his newly picked up Blink Dagger on the DK, that would be really good. This is the creep wave he needs. And T1 is kind of just sitting back.
He's got it.
Dire's
He
middle
just
tower
revealed his
is under
Blink Dagger
attack.
through creep wave.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay. So that surprise element is gone.
Yeah. Speaking of the Iron cooldown, would you be more okay if it was shorter
Dire's
earlier
middle
but
tower has
longer
fallen.
later? Instead of being 40 level 3, if it was
No,
like,
you can't take it away from me, sorry.
it's like 50 level 3, but 30 level.
120. I don't know. It's, again, a very delicate balance because it's so strong later on. But maybe early on it needs to be this weak.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now Beastmaster with the axe and see how much damage he can do.
And they've got the Solar Crest coming out too.
Yeah, Tim's is also pretty massive for support.
He's farmed a lot. And you know what's surprising is how
TB.
farmed Zephyr is.
They smoke into the TB. Oh, he didn't pop the smoke. Oh, he was on the edge.
And now it's going to be Primal Roar. tower. They've got that to set up.
And another.
Hex, Earth Spike, all ready to go. No chance he gets out of this one. They get the kill to 23 for what is now the 4th time.
I mean, you can say what you want, it's still like a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is
So how much
under
is it actually
attack.
now? It's 260, and it gets amplified by 24 per stack. And they're just going into the road pit anyways.
Just do a great rotating action.
It takes. Yeah. Okay. Still kill super fast.
Radiant's top tower
super
is
fast.
under attack. Your shine has
And
fallen
ML takes
into
it.
the
Bristleback doesn't think he will be in danger of dying, and I agree with that. Hood face Vanguard. Even Raindrop is very survivable. He's going into the Heaven's Halberd next. Now, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that because you're kind of the carry
Radiant's
of your
bottom
team.
tower
You don't want
is
to be
under
going for these
attack.
utility items because no one else is going to be right-clicking. Gives them an earlier timing.
That's for me.
Feel the bounty. They've got Carl in the trees waiting to get the blink
Dire's
as well as the
courier
Dragon Tail.
has
No,
been
he's going to blink away.
They kill the courier with the cool spray too. A little bit annoying, and they steal the ancients away from the TB as well. You're just not
Radiant's
really getting much
bottom
space on the
tower is under
TB.
attack.
2,000 behind both the Beastmaster and Bristle.
And there's 7k behind in total.
They need to make sure this TB somehow gets some space to farm. Like, they need this Skadi soon. Because otherwise they cannot deal with this Bristleback. Wow, so close. The Quill was about to hit him.
Dire's middle
His
tower
blink will
is
be
under
cancelled.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Steal these camps again. TB, not with many places to farm, and I believe they spotted him going down towards bottom.
It just feels like they're roaming from triangle to jungle. Just make sure TB doesn't farm anywhere.
And on top of that, they're getting killed with it. They're
Radiant's
farming a lot
bottom
with that
tower
movement.
is under attack.
Putting them up 7k. They're
Radiant's
continuing
bottom tower
to
has fallen.
shut down
Dire's
T1's
top tower
opportunity.
is under attack.
Very well organized Dota so far by TNC. That being said though, we said the real peak of T1 is in the mid game. The strongest
That's
timing is yet to come.
right? So,
Dire's
you know, how late is it
structures
going to come
are
down
fortified.
to this fire behind?
Dire's
I
top
thought they were going to
tower
look,
is under attack.
play a little bit more aggressively with that blink they got pick up on the DK. So far, not a whole lot.
Oh, wow. Expected to bounce off of that, but now he's going to go the other way around. They'll find one combo, bounce him up into the air once again. They've got the finger, and Boomy will get the kill. That's his second stack. They're working with an Aegis, and they should
Dire's
be able
top
to take.
tower is under
Heavy will
attack.
stick on it. We've also got that siege creep.
Easy T2.
Dire's top tower
We're back
has
here on the
fallen.
Aegis. He's under vision.
The map is shrinking rapidly for T1.
Be surprised to see.
That's not the only thing shrinking for them, but
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them get one. They need to find the right opportunity. No?
they do have Shadow Demon around. There's time to help them with an Ether Lens and a Keen Optic. So cast range is good. They're smoking in from the long way though. SD. Oh, he might be out of position here.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
They just gave away the wall.
23. He's caught again. Very dead.
It was such good movement by TNC. All the way around. SD was actually intercepting to kind of stop the smoke, but they were already.
Yeah, they're already there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
SD took half health from one swashbuckle.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder.
Again.
Bouncing. And he's not going to find him.
It was so close. If only he went straight down. But
Yeah, I think he bounced off the tree. Not expecting to maybe bounce off that.
yeah, this is the second time he bounced off something that I didn't even really can
Dire's
bounce
middle
off.
tower
Well,
is
the
under
first
attack.
one is that monument up top that I think everybody should.
The monument?
Yeah.
The rock pillar formation.
Gustav's Twitter all coming through.
How
Gabby
crazy are
got
you?
a sweep. He's looking to stay alive the entire time, and he might just do so. How tanky are you? Very. Zephyr dead. Looking for more.
More access.
Whitemon, he'll TP. No way to stop that. Gabby survives the entire onslaught.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They threw everything at him.
I did not think he would be that survivable. ET Aura on top of him. When I say Aura, it's only level 1.
No, out of these teams not electing to put more in the aura.
I'm a big Aura fan. I don't know. Can't answer that for you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They have a lot of setup this game with Centaur and Dragon Knight,
Dire's
so
middle tower has
I'm
fallen.
with you, man. I'm surprised they didn't put more points into the Aura.
Radiant's
Just to
top
amplify all the
tower
magic
is under
damage the Shadow
attack.
Demon and Centaur are putting out as well. TB though
Dire's
finally
bottom
managed
tower
to find
is
some
under
space to
attack.
farm a Sange at the very
Radiant's
least.
top tower is under attack.
Now Sinjira completed, status resistance online. Maybe can get a good Sunder off with that and turn the fight around.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Because it's not looking easy for the TV in any way.
No, definitely not. But it wouldn't be fun if it was easy.
That is true.
That must be 23's mentality here, or T1's mentality as a whole, because the last couple of series that they played, they won one, sure, but didn't look pretty.
Radiant
Weak Dagger
are
now
scanning.
available for the Pangolier. That's going to make it even more difficult for this T1 side.
Yeah, I also like the Maelstrom picked up, not only to scale more, but it's also very good against the Terrorblade illusions.
Radiant's top tower is under
Okay,
attack.
if TV gets up to Skadi, it's a panic.
Radiant's top tower has
They're in a very
fallen.
good spot, but it's 10k all the way.
Yeah, it's 10k gold away,
is
and that's the same amount of time for TNC. So, yeah, maybe.
You also gotta realize though, this Bristleback is not itemizing to be like a hard right clicker. They're going pretty heavy onto the spell damage. Maelstrom, Beastmaster Axe. Now he's going to the Eternal Shroud as well. So
rolling
this
nice.
TV will be very survivable.
Yeah. It'll be Tim's who does all the damage.
Does he have Max and Peters?
No, he only has a level 1. But look at him, he's taking each. That's your carry right there.
I'm telling you, B-Cop. Skadi Satanic. He has a smoke on the Terrorblade actually.
Precious bounty.
Why not?
Cause you should be farming.
True. Arcane Boots now also picked up for the Pangolier.
That means he's gonna be going to Lotus Orb. Yep. That's that one queued up. And now a 4-man smoke. And the TB still is holding one. Very interesting. If you couldn't kill the Bristol before, now he's Eternal Shroud. Good luck.
Yeah, I think if you see him, that's... They
No.
just can't do it.
You have to ignore him.
They'll come all the way bottom. They might find bot. This is close enough to the tier 2 in the outpost, though, that that could go severely wrong.
Wow, blinked out. That was not a reaction. That was purely based on instinct.
Fought and died.
Wow.
But either way, it was spot on. Like, he was about to stun him. He actually did stun him. Like, he dodged the Dragon Tail with a blink. But there's no way there's reaction. That's like, no, I won't believe it.
Dire's
No one's
turret
faster than me.
has been killed.
Well, not only in Dota, but...
TP over, and White Mod. Prowl Ward. They've got the Hex onto the Shadow Demon to Zephyr. They'll catch both. Gut Punch Finger used again by Boomy. That's his 3rd stack.
That was a level 2 finger, so way less cooldown. And I'm not sure why they were sticking around for so long. Only the 2 supports. No killing power.
Edge, Dragon Tail.
How tanky are you?
Double Edge. Can you right click this man? No, you can't.
Very tanky.
Enchantress.
3 core heroes can't even kill the Edge.
Enchantress just being the strongest. She's ridiculously tough. Wink, hook stomp, Viscous Nasal Goo.
Has been goo, but
Still on the run. Viscous Nasal Goo will push him all the way back. Swashbuckle for sure.
nah, just make him, you know, a little bit scared. Make him feel the fear. 12 lead now. The map is shrinking. The arms around the neck are slowly squeezing.
Yes.
Maybe even faster than we think they are, because the lead is growing rapidly.
And not off many kills.
No, purely off map control. They're not giving T1 any space to farm at all. How much gold do you need? Yes.
Answer is yes. Silver Edge next for the DK. We'll see if he gets to that.
Silver Edge to break the Bristol. Okay.
Tim's going into the Sange, getting that status resistance.
Silver Edge is very pricey too. It's a good 5k item or something like that. Very pricey.
The amount of information Tim's is getting this team is...
Yeah, it's insane. I just started at like minute 10 already. He just stands in the jungle, sees 3 heroes the entire time.
And he's only level 10. He's only working with 1 untouchable.
But he has Glimmer Cape as well as the Magic Resi talent.
No!
Makes him very survivable against spells. And of course you can't right-click him.
And then Nature's it.
Now
So you just constantly get on
And of course,
chains.
top it all up, an Essence Ring. Why not?
Never die.
Not
Literally.
today. But the Silver Edge on DK potentially is going to be very strong. Can break the Enge, can break the Bristle. It's a good item.
Dire are scanning.
Okay,
Roche is
5-man
up.
smoke. 4-man smoke. They don't know about Roche at all. They're smoking down to the Radiant jungle. That's a very big misread here from T1. Free Roche, free Shard, free everything. I don't know what they're thinking here, what they're reading into, but they're not aware.
Song has fallen to the Radiant.
more
And you
talent.
can already see the map movement. They're like, ah, damn it. And now they walk towards the mid lane.
Shard picked up for the Bristle. Now he's got that hairball. We've already been dealing with enough heartache from this Bristle.
Yep, he has a cheese as well. Aegis went to the beast again. And Pangolier is going in super Braveheart mode all by himself. You wanna get him?
Stampede, Rolling
Dire's top
Thunder,
tower is
blink
under
in
attack.
just a second. Went the wrong direction.
Good juke. Most people will go to the right. So it's like, yeah, that's the most probable decision. But nope. Now this Bristol is just... You ain't touching this guy. Until you get to Silver Edge. And Skadi. Which is 1,000 gold away. It's like the glimmer of hope. You know? You're stuck in a cave full of spiders.
Run, get run down here, Dragon Tail, but you know you can't kill this Bristle. You can only just lock him down long enough. They all blink in to lock him down.
He's hitting more than you're damaging him.
And yeah, now they're just on the run.
Radiant are scanning.
All right.
TNC, though, they gotta
What do they
eventually
have?
start to go to the high ground, right?
I think they will start knocking on the high ground's door. Momentarily. They have a lot of long-range siege. They have Beastmaster with the Region Rune, so he can throw access to his heart's content.
What's that sound, the axes?
Yeah.
Can you give me a hairball?
Been practicing a long time. I'm gonna spam my mid-bristle.
How loud do you keyboard when you play Bristle?
How loud?
Yeah.
Very loud.
Because you gotta just be
Dire's
spamming the
bottom
kill.
tower is
Kill
under
the W.
attack.
QW, but I spam it like 4 times even while it's in cooldown. Like,
Yeah. It's not ready yet.
it's not ready yet. The hero that gave me Carpal Tunnel though was Tinker.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
There was a tournament I had to
tower
play
is
Tinker
under
3
attack.
times in a row. My hands were actually on fire.
That was what people used to talk about when playing Tinker. I feel like the panel used to break it down and be like, how long can you last playing Tinker? Like, these games get late and you get tired.
Yeah, and then you make mistakes, like you blink in accidentally, or you don't blink out because like you're just getting tired
Dire's
mentally.
bottom tower
It's a thing.
has fallen.
But with Bristol, I think it's a little bit easier.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
Just gonna make sure you use your active abilities. Now they're knocking on the high ground. What's your defense? What can you do?
Thinking about going into the Rolling Thunder.
That's a lot of damage on this tower. Stun on the DK, but Soul
Gabby's
Catcher.
moving forward. They've got the Rolling Thunder as well as the blink that's going to hit into Carl Pops BKB. They've got the finger going out of the Zephyr. They're getting the cut the Shadow. GP buys back immediately. 23 comes over with the meta. But put his attention on the tick for a second. Rolling Thunder still bouncing these heroes into the air. The Swashbuckle disarming White Mom. The look over at Cuckoo. They've got this disruption to keep him alive. Still chasing. Meanwhile, Lock on the other side of the fight. He'll survive. Swashbuckle over again. Hits up 23. They got the
Zephyr,
double
no
kill. They
buyback.
stop Cuckoo. They're going to go to Zephyr. So Zephyr ball back once in this fight. Gabby eats the cheese. Back to full health, full mana. And they should be able to keep it going on the high ground.
He didn't even have to eat the cheese, just did it for semantics.
Hex 23 in trouble. Earthspike to follow it up. Blink from Carl into danger. They've also got the sweep on the Gabby, but it's just not enough damage. They're starting to take away the mana from Cuckoo. They've got Gabby moving forward. There's the Dragon Tail. Shield crash right on top of the Centaur. It's pushed them all the way back into their base, and they will take this tier 3 buff.
And about 52 seconds already.
Dire's
Metamorphosis
bottom tower
timed
has
out,
fallen.
and they have nothing left in the
Dire's
tank. Like,
bottom
what can you do?
barracks are under attack.
Nothing.
It actually just can't do anything. The long-range barrage from the Beastmaster the entire time. Super tanky heroes in your face.
Radiant's middle
Savage
tower
tried to kill
is
the
under
edge out of all
attack.
heroes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Just not right-clicking at all. And now he's back to farming. The only thing he can do at the moment.
Radiant's middle
Well,
tower
at least Shadow
is
Demon is
under
up in
attack.
5, but Bristol's BKB is already off cooldown, courtesy to the Quickening Charm. He has so much health regen, 36 health regen,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
20 armor with a Solar Crest. You ain't killing this guy.
It's fine as an Aeon Disc. He was going Ags to start, but he goes back into the Aeon Disc, and now he's got 500 gold towards the Ags.
That Pos 5 line is even thinking about Axe should give you a good perspective on how this game is going.
Yeah, and he was thinking about it before, but he wants to survive. He knows he offers a lot of lockdown.
It makes much more sense. Like, you're not the guy that needs to deal damage. Leaves that to be heroes that actually have to do it. And this was the Skadi reveal, pretty much, and it didn't amount to a whole lot.
Precious bounty.
Minus 30 seconds of the Primal Lord cooldown. That might be a decent.
If we go high ground very soon, it's gonna be problematic. Like, he's 1k gold away from the Silver Edge. Right, so, round 2, let's go.
Airball, Blink, Move Stop coming through. Decent amount of damage on the Gabby, but it's not going to be enough. They've got the Air Splitter coming through as well as the Solar Crest. That gets reflected. Thunder bouncing around from the Mach. Right clicks coming in from the Enchantress that are starting to tick away at these heroes on T1. Tims feels confident enough to be moving near the tier 4s. Blink, Move Stop, Double Edge, and then that right quick. Can't get onto this Enchantress. Tim just doesn't take that.
Wait, tanky.
Oh, Spike on the crew. They're going to try and get the kill out of the center. They've got the finger to follow it up, but it's not enough damage with Stampede being used. The BKB coming around the horn. They look over at Armel. He might die here. Has the BKB popping. He's getting focused by Carl. Sees for a moment. White on wants the right click. 23 Dawn gets the kill. He's got for 73, but they lose the Shadow Demon as well as the Elder Titan. Still focusing Tims. 23, that might not be the way to go about this. They got the Lotus Orb on the Gabby, and 23, he's disarmed. 23, he's in trouble. 23, he is dead. Triple kill for Gabby. He'll look for the Ultra, and he won't find it because Bot gets the kill. They're back in their base. Carl, he can only just watch as the rest of the team is dead, and TNC will ravage the base.
And Carl's getting the mass tips.
Dyer's
He
top
got a lot
tower
of
is
tips
under
against
attack.
Boom already. Maybe Carl, you know, on the chopping board for a lot of teams here. Smack talking. But yeah, this game is done and dusted. There's absolutely nothing they can do. They're still staying in the game. Probably talking about what went wrong.
One more
Dyer's
fight.
top
Why not?
tower
Kind of
is
digesting the loss, you know.
Dyer's top barracks
But
is
Sometimes
under
I think they
attack.
want to get to the next game. Some teams, you let it digest and then you're on to the next one. You
Yeah.
can let it go through, don't tell.
Exactly. Like, if you GG out right away, it could lead to a potential tilt.
Dyer's
But yeah,
top
there's no
barracks
way to win this
is
game at this point unless they die Fountain,
Dyer's
which
top
TNC,
barracks- Dyer's
even
top
then-
barracks is falling.
maybe Bristol kills everybody.
So there's
Yeah.
the Megas, there's the massive 28,000 net worth lead.
All right, so DK, last glimmer of hope, Silver Edge will be online for the next fight.
They just picked up for Bach.
Maybe a surprise kill on the Bristol somehow. Although he just picked up the Bloodstone. Yeah, this guy is not gonna die. We'll see if he puts in the Paladin Sword as well for additional life leech. Spell life steal.
Gleipnir
He does.
for the Pango. We barely see this item. It's expensive. There's better options.
It fell out of
Amazing what
favor
you found laying
very
around.
quickly. Like, when it was first released in the patch, a lot of people bought it. But it's kind of underwhelming for the price. You're like, eh, whatever. But at this point, you know.
Airball.
Stop.
Thrown out. Rush up again.
And it's a 5-man smoke. DK already popped ulti. But by the time they reach the fight, it's going to be half duration already.
Are scanning.
Yeah, and this Roche's refresher shard.
More importantly, I mean, they're all running. It's super obvious that they're coming.
Yeah, they're on their way. They're going after Tims once again. Can they even get a kill on this Enchantress? The damage, the break, it's all there with the Nature's attendants. Tims will finally die. The BKB gets popped by Armel. They actually don't have tombs for 43 seconds. With the metamorphosis from 23, he's onto the high ground, looking over the Beastmaster, but now the Primal Roar, the guy starting the blink as well. The rooftop, the finger comes out, he kills Gugu! Boomy blowing up the Centaur. Armel is gone. He's got no buyback, but DK's in too deep. Carl trying to run bonus missile fluid, putting out a lot of viscous nasal fluid.
base is dying.
And the base is also dying. He has to TP back after the sweep pitch from the Elder Titan, as they have lost one tier 4 and they are forced to glitch.
And still not GGing out. T1 very...
Oh, Carl just got 10-man tipped.
Again, yeah. This is the second time. I don't think I can be too happy with this.
And Gabby's just in, takes the tier 4. They'll look over at 23. The throne is available to take. Whitemon looking for the sweep out of these creeps, try and slow that down as much as he can. He's got the Centaur held back in a second, but they've got themselves the air spike. They look over at 23, who looks like he won't be able to get any Sunder off as it's not available, and Gabby will run into the base. Might even run into the throne. They'll finally call GG, and TNC will take game number 1.
They got demolished.
So you think that's future?